Hello, welcome. Today we are in my daughter's house. We are in her kitchen. So from here I'm going to show you how you can make this poncho. As you could see, I know that I have made ponchos with this same shape, but now I will show you how you can make this stitch. This stitch is a stars stitch, so we are going to make an stars poncho. You will see that the stitch is so simple and easy, and you will use it in other projects if you want. Okay, remember that I will give you the step by step, so please stay until the end because I will give you all my secrets and tips. But well, before we start, it's important that you subscribe, and I hope that you enjoy spending this time with me. Well, first I will give you the material list and then we will continue with the instructions. Let's start. Well, for this poncho and in this size, we are going to use 300 grams. I will use this brand and I will use this color. As you could see, this is a light material, it's number 3, and I will use the hook number 3. Well, with one thread and with our hook, we are going to start making the stitch right away. We won't make base chains. So we will have the first loop, then 5 chains, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now turn over twice and we will come back to the first chain, and right there we will take 1, 2, the next 2, and the last 2. We will have an eye, you see? Well, we are going to continue making these eyes until we have a long strip. So we will go up with 4 chains, turn over twice, and we will come back to the beginning, take 1, take 2, and the last 2. And like this, the whole row. So we are going to continue making more eyes until we get the width of the poncho that we want. Well, at the end I made 14 eyes. I will make one more, so we will use this last eye to go up. So let's make the last eye right here, and then I will show you how we are going to continue. Well, now we are going to skip one eye, and at the end of the eye we are going to make an extended double crochet, and in the same space again an extended double crochet to make an eye. Then we will have 4 loops in hold, and we are going to bring them through and make 1 chain to close. This will be for the edge. Again, we are going to make 4 chains, and we have to make this a little bit loose because we want to have an open stars. So we are going to make again in the same space an extended double crochet, and we will leave in hold the last loops. So again, in the same space we are going to make the next eye, leaving the last loop in hold, and we are going to make one more at the end of the next eye, and right there we are going to make an extended double crochet, take 1, 2, 2, and the last. So we have here 3 eyes, you see, and we have all the loops in holding the hook. So we are going to bring them through and we will close with 1 chain. Well, this is the first start. Now we are going to make 4 chains, and right there in the same space we are going to make the next double crochet, and this will be the first eye. We will leave the last loops in hold, and remember each star has 3 eyes. And where we finish the last star, right there we are going to insert our hook and we are going to make the next eye. Remember, we have to make this eyes a little bit loose. So remember, in the same space, the next extended double crochet for the eye, and then in the next space at the end of the next eye, right there, the third eye. And we are going to leave the last loops in hold. And remember, before we insert our hook, yarn over twice. So now we are going to bring them through 1 chain, and we have the second star. We are going to continue like this the whole row, and at the end we must have this side straight. Well, for the edge we are only going to make 2 eyes, okay? So we will go up with 4 chains, and in the same space we will make the first eye, and then in the next space at the end of the last eye we are going to make the second eye. So here we have 4 loops in hold, bring them through and 1 chain. From here we are going to make all the stars out of 3 eyes. And remember, we will leave the last loops in hold. Turn over twice, insert your hook at the end of the last star that we made. There we are going to make the second eye, leaving the last loop in hold, and in the next space we are going to make the third eye. So at the end we are going to bring them through. We have 6 loops in hold out of the 3 eyes, so bring them through and 1 chain. And now we have completed the star, you see. Well, like this we are going to continue repeating this stitch. I will measure it so you can have it as a reference. Well, here we have, let me see, 40 centimeters. Well, like this we are going to continue making more rows until we have a long strip for the poncho that we want. Please be careful and keep this side straight and keep the centers too. And remember that also at the end of the row we will finish with 2 eyes and we will keep the straight side. And also at the beginning we are going to start with 2 eyes. Well, we are making here just a review. At the end, turn around, go up with 4 chains, and in the same space make the first eye, and we will start also making 2 eyes at the beginning to keep the side straight, and the rest we are going to make 3 eyes, and at the end we will repeat with 2 eyes to keep with the side straight. So we finish and we start with 2 eyes. So please be careful and keep the shape of the stars. If you see something weird, well, let's start again. And also try to check your project. Keep the sides straight from one side and from the other, and count how many stars you have. But well, I did get ahead and I made a long strip with this stitch, and I have 1 meter and 80 centimeters. And now with the same stitch I will join. Well, once that you have the strip that you want, we are going to fold in half like this, and we are going to join just one side, and we will leave open like this space for the head. Well, now instead of continue from in the other side, now we are going to continue making the stitch in this side to join. Well, I made the first petal and I leave the last loops in hold. Now I will take this stitch from the other side and I will join. I will bring them through. And now we are going to make the second eye. So we will go up with 4 chains. We turn over twice and come back to the beginning. Insert your hook right there and take 1, take 2, the next 2, and the last 2 we will leave them in hold. And we will insert the hook right in the center of the last star, and we will close with 1 chain. Then we will go up with 4 chains, and in the same space we will make the first eye. Then we will leave the last 2 loops in hold, and we will take the center of the other side of the poncho, you see. Then we are going to bring them through and make 1 chain to close. Then 4 chains, turn over twice, again go where you started, and this is the first eye. Then we will go to the center of the last star that we made, and we will close, you see. So the rule is that we make 1 petal here, then 1 petal in the other side. So we are going to alternate where we insert the hook. Okay, we are going to make 1 eye, and then we will insert the hook right here. Then we will make the next eye and we will insert the hook here, and like this we are going to alternate until we join. You are going to check that you are correct because you create a star. You see, this is the shape of the star. So see you at the end. Well, as you could see, we can tell where is the join. So we perfectly blended with the stitch if you follow the instructions, okay? Like this, you will see that you are correct. Well, we are going to continue like this, and remember that we have to leave a space open for the head. Well, we are going to alternate while we insert the hook, remember. We'll see you at the end. Well, we perfectly blend the joint. So here where is my hook, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24 eyes that we use to join, and we alternate them. And we will leave this space open for the head. Well, now that we are here, we are going to make a last row here for the edge of the neck. So look, we are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains. We will come back to the second and we are going to make a single crochet. Then 1, 2, 3, yes, 3 chains. We are going to make a single crochet here in the center of the last star. Again, 6 chains, and we are going to come back to the second and we are going to make a single crochet, then 3 chains, and in the center right here a single crochet, and like this we are going to continue all around the neck, and this will be the last row for the neck. Well, now I'm in the corner of the bottom, and right here I'm going to start the last row for the edge. So right here in the corner we are going to make a knot, and remember that we have to insert the hook where the center of the star is. Well, and don't worry, at the end we will hide these threads, but well, right here we are going to make the Solomon's knot. You can use the stitch that you want, but in this case I like how it will look, right? And you have to be careful and make all the Solomon's knot with the same distance. Well, let's make a review of the Solomon's knot. You have to pull the single crochet inside this thread and single crochet in the center of the next star. Again, pull, take 1, insert your hook, single crochet, pull, take 1, single crochet, and then single crochet in the center. Well, like this we are going to continue the whole row. Well, when you arrive to the corner, we are going to make 3 Solomon's knot together, okay? So we can go all around the corner and we won't lose the shape of the poncho. So that's why I will make 3 Solomons there. Then I will continue, and again if I arrive to the other corner, yes, we have other corner, right? Well, we are going to repeat the same. Yes, we have 2 corners, so in the other corner we are going to repeat. Look, I made the same in the other corner, okay? And then here is where I finished the row, okay? Now I'm going to make a second row of Solomon. Here I will just make the half of 1 Solomon's knot to slip and single crochet right here in the knot, you see? Now we are going to make the complete Solomon, and we are going to insert our hook in the next knot. And in the corner we are going to insert the hook here, then we are going to make 2, then here, 2, and here. Well, if you want to make more than 2 rows or 3, you will decide. We are going to continue making more rows of Solomon's knot. Well, I did get ahead. We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 rows of Solomon's knot. Well, you see how here in the corner, if we follow the same instructions, making 3, it perfectly goes all around and we don't lose the shape. For the last row, we are going to make a Solomon's knot a little bit more longer, and right there we are going to make some pairs. So we will go up with 3 chains, and inside we are going to insert the hook 3 times, close, then again 1 chain, and then 3 chains, and again in the same space we will insert the hook like this, like leaning. You see, we took 2 threads, 2 and 3 times we will insert our hook before we turn over. Then bring them through 1 chain, and now we are going to fold and join to make a big pearl. You see, and slip 1. Then again we will make 1 chain to close the second part of the Solomon. As you could see, I pull a little bit more. I'm making this Solomon's knot longer. Then single crochet in the next knot, and like this the whole row. Well, let's make a review. So far it's looking great, right? So well, let's do it again together so you can see. So we are going to pull a little bit longer. We are going to make the Solomon, then 3 chains, and we will insert the hook 3 times, leaning the hook, and before we insert the hook we will turn over. We will repeat this 3 times. Bring them through 1 chain, again 3 chains, and in the same space, leaning the hook, taking 2 threads, you see, we will insert the hook 3 times, right there. Bring them through 1 chain, and now we are going to fold to join both parts of the purse, slip 1 chain, and then we will make the second part of the Solomon. Well, and like this we are going to continue the whole row. This will be the last row of our poncho. Okay, when we finish, we are going to see how it looks. Well, what do you think? I hope that you have enjoyed making this poncho with me. I think it's perfect for both seasons, either in winter or in summer you can wear it. It's the stitch is open, it's fresh, it's beautiful. You will decide how many rows you need. Maybe you can also use it as a beach cover up, and I think it will look amazing too. Well, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Remember to give me a like, to subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye!